Good morning, everyone. So, have I got some news for you? Right, well, let's just get straight into this. So, if you haven't heard, because you don't follow any of the other channels, firstly, you should. Channels Wild Siberian, Joe, the expat American, Scottish guy in Moscow, Sam's Russian Adventures, Unglued Brit. There are many more. Okay, and these channels are great. They post regularly, great information, and they all live in Russia. So you should definitely go and look for them channels if you're not already subscribed to them. Because this is how I found out this news. So basically, as you saw from the title, there has been a new presidential decree signed, which basically allows people to move to Russia if they're fed up with the way the West is going at the moment. So basically, from what I gather, before you had to obviously do the language test and have an understanding of the history and law and whatnot. With this new decree, you don't need to do that. You could just get your permanent residency and be on your way. I do want to add though, the temporary, not permanent, temporary residency. This temporary residency lasts for about 3 years. And obviously after that you then go for permanent residency and citizenship. And obviously with that, you would have to do the tests. So I do just want to put a disclaimer out there. Don't just think, oh, that's all right, I could just move and I don't have to worry about learning anything. No, learn it. You need it, because otherwise you're just not going to get by. So while this is good news, it's like get your foot in the door. You're going to need to still do the legwork, and you're still going to need to learn that language and understand the country, the history, the culture. I do plan to do a video about why you should at least visit Russia. This video that I'm going to make is, well, not this video, but the video about Russia is probably going to be a lengthy video, so that might be in a couple of weeks that video will go up, but it just kind of fits in with this new news. So basically this news come out, I want to say it got on the 19th obviously of this month, and there's still some things to be released because there's going to be a list of countries that will be allowed to take advantage of this. So that list will come out on the 1st of September. So that's a Sunday. It's a week on Sunday, basically. There's still not a lot of news about, other than, new decree, 3-year temporary residency, don't need to pass a language test and things like that. However, you're still going to have to meet the quota, if you will. You're going to have to submit a lot of documents. They're not just going to let anyone in. This isn't England or any other country like that. They're not just going to let you in because you just said, oh please sir, can I come in? No, you're going to have to, so you've got to submit a load of documentation still. I believe criminal history background, medical tests, and then obviously you have to prove that you're working or earning money there while you're there, because they're not just going to let you sort of come in and just sort of doss around and do what you want. At the end of the day, it's their country, you abide by their rules, as it should be. For people in Russia that are getting a bit worried right now about like a mass immigration of people, like just anyone coming in. It's not going to be like that, you know. There's still going to be, they're just not going to let anyone in. There's still going to be things that stop certain people from going in, so which is good. But it just helps people like me that, you know, are struggling with the whole language thing and whatnot, and just need that little bit more time to just get their foot in the door. And I think that is amazing. And I think if you're in a similar situation to me, and this news is going to be perfect. However, I don't want to get everyone too excited. Obviously, we're still waiting for news. Still waiting for news to come out. We don't know how many people are allowed to enter in each year or things like this. We don't know anything yet, other than what I've just mentioned. So, like I say, more news is going to come in the coming weeks. And the first one will be obviously what countries are going to be able to take advantage of this. And no, I don't have any insider information. I can't tell you what those countries are going to be. But if I had to guess, it'll probably be the West. But we'll all know on the 1st of September. And like I said earlier in this video, I recommend you go over to those channels that I talked about. So that'd be the Scottish Guy in Moscow, Unglued Brit, Wild Siberian, Sam's Russian Adventures, Expat American, and there are, you know, if I've missed some, I'm sorry, but there's loads out there. You know, like I've said in other videos, there are loads out there. So definitely go and check them out, because they'll have the information first. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be making this video. So big shout out to all of them, really. Yeah, I felt like I wanted to make this video because, well, it's interesting and it really is going to help a lot of people out. If you do have any questions, obviously feel free to drop that in a comment. There's not, to be honest though, that all the information I know, I've just told you, so I don't know any more than that. I mean, like I say, you're more than welcome to go to these other channels. They've made, you know, live streams and big videos, and obviously because they live in Russia, they get all this information before I do. Obviously did message my girlfriend about this. She's going to look into it as well and follow that story, so hopefully I can get ahead of the game, really, and kind of bring you the information as it becomes available. That information is coming out on the 1st of September, like I said. I go away on the 2nd, so yeah, and I'm going to be working on the 1st. So you know, I will do my best to get that video out, or that information out, but I can't, like I said, go check all these other channels out. They're amazing. They make content regularly. They all live in Russia as well, and I don't know them all personally. You know, I do speak to a few of them, you know, from time to time, not regularly obviously, but they're all amazing people, and definitely worth going to check out and follow if you haven't done so already. But I'm sure if you follow this channel, you're probably well aware of these channels. They have a much bigger following. They've been doing this for a while, and they can kind of give you that inside feel as they live there. You know, that's something that I've got to deal with for a little bit, because I don't live in the country yet, so I can only make videos as and when I visit, whereas they're there all the time, and they can just kind of, like, anything that comes out or happens, they can just boom, drop a video, and you know, it's very helpful. But I'm on my way to work, and yeah, I just want to drop this bit of information. If you had any questions, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to answer it. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.